Welcome to Love Revolution. It all comes down to love. It all comes down to love. It's all about love. I want to talk about 7 myths about marriage. 7 myths about marriage. And when we talk about myths, perceptions or facts or ideas that are not real, or what we think they are like, but they seem like, but they are not. That is a myth, a myth, a myth. So you see, when all of us were growing up, we wanted to meet our Prince Charming, the man that will make us feel special, the woman that will make us feel special, make us whole. But marriage has its own issues. So I want to discuss with you certain myths so that you reorient your mind, you change your perception about marriage. Number 1, first myth. A lot of us have it at the back of our minds that marriage will fix everything. Marriage will fix everything. But my brother, my sister, no. Marriage will not fix everything in your life. Marriage is not a remedy for depression. Marriage is not a remedy for loneliness. Marriage is not a remedy to heal your sad mood. If you have a depression, bad mood swing, I'm telling you, marriage can even compound it if you don't go about it well. So don't think that once I get married, everything will fall in place. All my depression will be fixed. All my loneliness will... No, there are people who are married, but they are depressed. People who are married having mood swings, having bad feelings. So don't think that marriage will fix everything for you. No. Happy people makes happy marriage. So don't think that the problems you are having, I want to get married so that my loneliness will go. There are couples who are single, married and single. Number 2, he or she should be my best friend. No. It is not always that your wife will be your best friend or your husband will be your best friend. It's a delusion. Sometimes, your best friend, you share everything with the person, but it's just not working. You cannot share everything with your husband. You cannot share everything with your wife. It's so different. It depends on the person. So don't think that every marriage, you have your husband as your friend. You have your wife as your best friend, whom you share every secret. You share every idea. No. That is why it is important that when you are going to get married, keep your friends. I mean the good ones. Keep them. Don't say that I'm married, so that is it. No. Because your husband or your wife might not be your best friend. It's a myth, and you have to embrace it. Number 3, people say that marriage should be easy like a fairy tale. No. Marriage is hard work. I repeat, marriage is hard work. It is not easy like a fairy tale. People think that just a man and woman coming together and just living. The man was raised in a different home, different mindset, different environment, different people. The woman was raised different environment, different diet, different dressing, different social media orientation, different, everything different. Now that you are coming together, it's not easy. You have to work hard. So don't think that marriage is just easy. Marriage is easy. No, it's a myth. Number 4, you will never fight. No, unless you are pretending. If the two of you are pretending, fine, there will be no fight. But if you want to be real, the issues of life will confront you and there will be a fight. I mean, not a physical fight, but there will be exchange of words. There will be, tempers will rise. It doesn't mean that the fact that your husband is annoyed with you or your wife is annoyed with you, that's it. Sometimes your partner might shout at you, call you names, say words that are hurting, that are piercing to you. It's part of the fight, but you have to take it, embrace it. So it's a myth to believe that there will be no fight in your relationship. No. You will fight at times. The fifth myth about marriage relationship is that you think you have to do everything together, share every experience together. No, it's dangerous to do that, especially in the early days of your relationship. You can't share everything together. You can't have the same experiences together. No, it's a myth. It's a myth. Some of the things you have to do it on your own. Some of the experiences you need to have it on your own. Like reading a book. You can't read a book with your partner. Read it alone. Read it alone. So it's a myth to think that as couples you will do everything together. You experience everything together. No. Have a privacy. Have a privacy. The sixth myth is that you have to compromise all the time to guarantee a happy marriage. No. No. You don't have to compromise all the time. Sometimes, yes, I compromise, but it is not all the time. For the sake of peace, I have to compromise certain things. So it's a myth to think that you have to compromise everything for peace to prevail, for happiness to come. No. There are certain things you have to object it. There are certain things you have to say no. And you have to stand on your ground. And your partner might say that you are disrespectful, you are intolerant, but do it in a loving way so that it doesn't also bring or aggravate problems. But don't compromise everything. No. So it's a myth to think that compromising on everything will bring happiness. No. The seventh myth is that stress will kill your relationship or marriage. A lot of us think that stress will kill our relationship. No. No, it shouldn't be so. You can turn the stress into a fun and spice up your relationship. So stress shouldn't kill your relationship. There are different kinds of stress. Not all of them are dangerous. Certain kind of stress are dangerous. It will kill your relationship, but it is not all stress. So you have to release tension. That is why as couples, you need to spice up your relationship all the time. And especially when kids are involved, sometimes the stress becomes enormous and you don't take care, you ignore your partner. you relegate your partner to the background. But understand that stress will not kill your relationship. So these are all myths we need to understand. We need to reorient our minds towards. It all comes down to love. This is a love revolution. Let's talk about love. Let's love our partner, stay with them, pamper your man, pamper your woman, support each other. Let's go higher and higher together. Let's win together. Don't be jealous of your partner. Don't be envious of your partner. Keep supporting each other and keep loving each other. It all comes down to love. It's about love revolution. Thank you.